human body is a very capable thing. People have achieved such height in sports, it's difficult to believe it can be true. But what does it take to be the fastest person in the world? How speed is measured? In today's video, we're gonna talk about some of the fastest people in the world. You'll be surprised how swift and rapid people can be. Alright, let's have a look at 10 fastest people the world has ever seen. I think it's fair to say that Usain Bolt is something of a golden standard when it comes to running. He was born in 1986 in Jamaica and always dreamed about becoming a professional footballer. But when his main objective was sprint. In 2001, Bolt won his first medal. Since then, he broke a number of records. In the 100 meters, 9.58 seconds, 219, and was in the 4x100 meters relay team that broke 37 seconds, 36.84. Is the current 100 meters record holder. After 2017 championship, Bolt decided that it was time to quit. In 2009, he reached an impossible speed of 45 kilometers per hour, the fastest foot speed in history. The next man on our list is Tyreek Hill. He's considered to be the fastest footballer. And you know what? It's not easy running when those football pads are dragging you down. So this one time, Hill managed to hit 37 kilometers per hour while simultaneously returning a free kick for an 86-yard touchdown. He broke his own record, which was 35.5 kmph. Hill is also known for beating Jacksonville Jaguars' Leonard Fournette, who reached 35 kilometers in the last season. Fournette made it in our list because of his weight. He set his record, which is mentioned, at 108 kilos. Here's what Fournette said: "There's guys who ran 4.4s or whatever else, and they're getting caught from behind in the game. Football speed and track speed is a big difference, man." In a way, it means that being the fastest person in the world, Bolt at 93 kilos would not be faster than Fournette if he was 15 kilos heavier. Fournette claims that he used to be much faster. "It's all about getting my legs back under me. I ran like 23 mph in college, so I'm just trying to get my old speed." After that famous 1988 run in Indianapolis, Griffith Joyner, aka Flo Jo, is the fastest woman on earth. She won 3 gold medals in the 1988 Olympics in South Korea and won the silver medal in 1984 Olympics. She then said that she was done with running. But in 1988, at the tender age of 29, Florence Griffith took part in the 1988 Olympics, where she set her current 100-meter record. A lot of people accuse her of taking steroids, so her situation is kinda controversial. Anyway, her record stands to this day. Y'all know Chris, one of the greatest footballers of the modern days. Without a doubt, it is his incredible speed that makes this guy so good at what he does. During the World Cup 2018 in Russia in a match against Spain, this man reached some pretty impressive speed of 38.6 kmph. It's important to mention that the man was trying to align with a pass from his teammate. Also, he didn't run as the crow flies, which is a very important aspect. Cristiano was 33 at the time, so that's also quite remarkable. Lionel Messi, for example, never reached such speed. His record is 32.5 kilometers per hour. That's a lot of work to be done, Leo. Right now, the world's fastest footballer is undoubtedly a 20-year-old French genius Kylian Mbappe. In a recent match against Monaco, which by the way PSG won 3-1, the man did a pretty astonishing hat-trick. The Daily Mail reports that Kylian was able to make 38.5 kmph in the first goal situation. By the way, it's more than an average speed of the Jamaican master Usain Bolt. Considering the fact that Kylian is so young, we can hope that the guy will set another personal record sometime in the near future. Maybe Mickey Mantle did die more than 20 years ago, leaving NBL back in 1968, but the man will remain one of the greatest baseball players in history, and perhaps the fastest baseball player in the world. He's got the record for highest career OPS. Mantle's incredible results are mostly due to his marvelous speed. There's a 27.5 meters distance between home and first base, which makes Mantle Sprud one of the fastest in the history of professional sports. There's a rumor going on around that Mickey could run from home to first base in mere 3 seconds. Now let's talk about longer distances. Moroccan Hakim El Garouj is a middle distance runner and a current record holder in the 1500 meters and 2000 meters outdoor. Here are this guy's best results: 3:26, 3:43, 4:44. Remarkable, isn't it? Before, it was almost unthinkable to run a mile in less than 4 minutes, but Al Garouge busted this myth. His incredible ability to set records here and there makes him one of the fastest humans on the planet. This guy is an ultimate runner. Over the course of his brilliant career, this guy competed in races from 800 to 5,000 meters. His first major win happened in 1992. Kamil Garouge retired in 2006. So this man was winning for 14 years in a row. His incredible speed and remarkable longevity will undoubtedly be remembered forever. Now let's have a look at some very long distances, some climbing and descending. Perhaps you heard about the Barkley Marathons. Those were originally created by Gary Cantrell. The Barkley course was an inspiration of the 1977 escape of James Earl Ray, the guy who managed to escape from the Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary after killing Martin Luther King Jr. So what happened was that for 55 hours, Ray disappeared somewhere in the woods not far from the prison, but somehow was found 8 hours away. After Cantrell heard the story, he thought he could do 100 miles in the same amount of time. And so that's how the Barkley Marathons first appeared in 1986. It is a 100-mile run all through the bushes, hills, rivers, boulders, and whatnot. Only 15 people managed to complete the race. In 2011, an unknown distance runner, Brett Mond, finished the race for the very first time. It was 57 minutes 13 seconds. Next year, he came back and set the new record, which was 52 minutes 13 seconds. Alright, so who exactly is the fastest man in the world right now? As we've discussed, there are many ways to measure speed. However, American sprinter Noah Lyles seems like he could be the next record holder at any given time now. His personal records are 9.88 seconds in 100 meters and 19.65 in 200 meters. So his 100-meter record is just 0.3 of a second behind Ball's. But we should note that Ball set his record when he was 23 and Lyles is only 21, so you might say that this guy still has quite a bit of time to set the new world record and become the best new sprinter in the world. Lyles is the 300-meter world record holder. His best time is 31.87 seconds.